Soul music was born from struggle, but not every wound came from the outside. Some of the deepest scars were inflicted within the harmony itself. Behind the smooth vocals and timeless records were friendships that collapsed, brothers who turned into rivals, and voices that were silenced by ego, control, and betrayal. These were not just bands. They were families. And sometimes, the person who stood beside you on stage became the one who broke everything you built together. This is R&B Vault. And these are the soul groups destroyed from within. Number 10, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Said he's going back to find.
Gladys Knight and the Pips were not just bandmates. They were blood. Gladys sang beside her brother Bubba Knight and cousins William Guest and Edward Patton for more than 3 decades. From childhood talent shows to Grammy stages, they moved as one voice. Hits like Midnight Train to Georgia defined their unity. But in 1988, Gladys chose to go solo. What many fans never knew was the contract clause that followed. The Pips were legally barred from recording or touring without her. While Gladys advanced, her own family was sidelined. Bubba later admitted the split hurt deeper than any industry injustice. After 36 years together, lawyers ended what loyalty could not. They reunited briefly, but the harmony was never the same again. Number 9, the Platters. The Platters gave the world elegance. Only You, the Great Pretender. Voices smooth as velvet. But behind the romance was chaos. After scandal shook the group in the late 1950s, lead singer Tony Williams left, demanding greater recognition and control. His solo ambitions faltered, yet the fracture remained. What followed became one of soul music's longest civil wars. Multiple versions of the Platters toured simultaneously for decades. Former members sued one another relentlessly over ownership of the name. Fans bought tickets never knowing which lineup was authentic. By the time courts finally clarified legal rights in the 2000s, most original members were gone. Instead of building new classics, they fought over branding. You're my dream come. The music faded behind litigation. The betrayal was not one departure. It was 30 years of division. Number 8, the Delfonics.
I gave my heart and soul to you.
The Delfonics defined Philadelphia soul. Silky falsettos, tender heartbreak, timeless vulnerability. At the center were brothers William and Wilbert Hart, harmonizing like only family can. But family did not prevent rivalry. After lineup changes in the 1970s, tensions rose over leadership and ownership. What began as disagreement evolved into legal warfare. 2 versions of the Delfonics eventually toured, brother against brother, each claiming rightful control of the name they built together. Courtrooms replaced rehearsal rooms. Judges replaced producers.
Now didn't I think it, baby?
When William Hart passed away in 2022, the lawsuits had stretched longer than many of their hit records ever charted. Their legacy should have been harmony. Instead, it became division. Blood ties created the sound. Legal ties destroyed the bond. Number 7, the Drifters. The Drifters' betrayal came not from ego within, but power above. Manager George Treadwell owned the group's name. Ownership meant authority.
Boardwalk. In the park you hear
In one shocking moment, he fired every single member. No warning, no loyalty, just dismissal.
French fries they sell under the...
Then he took another vocal group, renamed them the Drifters overnight, and continued business as usual. The replacement lineup went on to record the group's biggest hits, Under the Boardwalk, Save the Last Dance for Me.
Boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk.
History rarely distinguishes which Drifters sang them. The original members sued but lost.
Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
They had built the sound, yet never owned the identity. For the rest of their lives, some toured under variations of original Drifters, trying to reclaim dignity. They created the legacy. Someone else inherited it. Number 6, Martha and the Vandellas. Martha Reeves possessed a commanding voice, but Martha and the Vandellas were built on shared effort. Rosalind Ashford and Annette Beard stood beside her in the beginning, shaping the harmonies that powered dancing in the street. As life intervened and members departed, Martha maintained control of the name. That alone was business. What hurt came afterward. Former members later expressed that their contributions were minimized. Interviews rarely highlighted their foundational role. Reunion possibilities faded. To the public, it increasingly appeared as if the success had always belonged to one woman alone. For those who helped build the foundation, that silence felt like erasure. Not every betrayal is loud. Some are quiet omissions. Sometimes history is rewritten by whoever controls the microphone. Number 5, The Spinners. Philip E. Wynne brought electricity to the Spinners. His soaring, falsetto-energized hits like I'll Be Around and The Rubber Band Man. Many fans associated the group entirely with his voice, but the Spinners existed long before his arrival.
Been paying every day.
Decades of shared struggle built their identity. By the mid-1970s, Wynne wanted top billing. He proposed renaming the group to reflect his prominence. The others refused. They believed no single member outweighed collective history. Wynne left, confident his star power alone would carry him. It did not. His solo efforts never matched the group's heights. Years later, he admitted the painful truth. The name carried weight beyond the ego. Ambition is not betrayal. Forgetting who helped build your platform often is. Number 4, the Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers survived decades of musical evolution. From gospel roots to funk innovation, they adapted and endured together as family. Yet even longevity could not shield them from conflict. After years of shared leadership, trademark control became a dividing line. When one brother sought to tour using the group's name later in life, legal action followed. Courtrooms replaced recording studios. Decades of harmony narrowed into arguments over ownership filings. A judge ultimately ruled control belonged to one brother alone. The other was legally barred from using the name he helped create. 60 years of shared history concluded not with celebration, but litigation. Blood built the foundation. Paperwork determined the future. Even legends are vulnerable when legacy becomes property. Number 3, The Supremes. Florence Ballard helped form The Supremes. She recruited members. She shaped the early identity. Before fame, before polish, there was Florence, but as Motown refined its image, Diana Ross became the focal point. Gradually, Florence's role diminished, solos shifted, spotlight narrowed. By 1967, internal struggles and label decisions converged. Florence was removed from the group she helped create. The name changed to emphasize Diana. Florence received a settlement and restrictions limiting how she could reference her past success. Her solo attempts faltered. Financial hardship followed. She passed away at 32. One founder became a global icon. The other faded into obscurity. Betrayal sometimes hides behind business decisions. History rarely tells both sides equally. Number 2, The Temptations. David Ruffin's voice defined an era of The Temptations. My Girl, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. His raw intensity electrified audiences, but success fed ego. Ruffin began missing rehearsals, arriving late, demanding special treatment. He wanted the group renamed in his honor. The remaining members refused. They believed in collective identity. In 1968, after a no-show performance, Ruffin was dismissed. He pursued a solo path with mixed results. Personal struggles intensified. Despite occasional successes, he never fully escaped the shadow of the group he left. When he passed away in 1991, it marked the tragic end of a complicated chapter. Talent can elevate a group. Unchecked ego can fracture it. Sometimes betrayal is mutual. Number 1, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed.
Teddy Pendergrass delivered the voice. Harold Melvin held the name. Every major hit featured Teddy's unmistakable power. Yet compensation and billing did not reflect that dominance.
So much hatred, war and poverty.
Tensions simmered as success grew. Teddy requested recognition equal to his contribution.
When you teach the children to jump the very best you can.
Adjustments came slowly, if at all. Frustration escalated into confrontation.
No better, we gotta change it, just you and me.
In 1976, at the height of their fame, Teddy departed. His solo career soared with consecutive platinum albums.
Wake up, all the doctors, make the old people well.
Harold Melvin continued the group with replacements, but the magic shifted. The split exposed a harsh truth about ownership and artistry.
They don't have so very long before their judgment day.
Years later, both men faced personal hardships that dimmed their public shine. One voice had defined the sound. One name had controlled the structure.
Wake up, all the builders, time to build a new land.
When control outweighs fairness, unity rarely survives. In the end, the music survived, but many of the relationships did not.
The only thing we have to do is put it in our mind.
These groups gave the world timeless records, yet behind the harmony were contracts, ego, and choices that changed lives forever. Some found forgiveness, others never did, because in soul music, the deepest pain was not always in the lyrics. It lived inside the groups themselves. This is R&B Vault, where we remember the music and the truth behind it. If you love real R&B and soul history told the right way, subscribe to R&B Vault. This channel is dedicated to preserving the voices, the stories, and the legacy behind the greatest soul music ever created. Join the vault and keep the soul alive.
'Cause ever since the day you left